Hi, my name is Eric Bass. I'm the Executive Vice President of Development for GFI Capital Resources Group. I'm also an adjunct professor at the Chaplin School at Florida International University. I'm on the Hospitality Real Estate Advisory Board at the Chaplin School, and I've also lectured to the Hospitality Real Estate Leadership Program focusing on Latin America. Okay, in the Hospitality Real Estate Leadership Program focusing on Latin America, I taught the course in Hospitality Real Estate Development, which is one of the different modules that are taught to the students. The students are hospitality executives, and we try to bring them our take on the process and how we do things in North America in particular. We geared the program so that it would be universal and it would be enjoyable, and it wasn't just textbook rote teaching. We used real-life situations, real-life case studies, and tried to give it a feel for how it would transcend to Latin America and the Caribbean. Learning on the global scale is really important. The program, when we first were engaged in, I believe it was February, by Fabienne and Clay, we had a whole group of people, then we had separate breakout sessions, and then we all decided what we were going to focus on in our 2-hour lecture. So there was no overlapping of content, where in an 18-module course there could be a lot of overlapping. So we feel like we've delivered the message, and it was real-life experiences that they can take to their job in Latin America, and also stay with us and ask us questions as needed, even after the course was over. The networking in the program has been very essential. We have a great network of instructors led by Fabienne and Clay, and the students were engaging and really into it, and the fact that it was translation live really helped a lot. As I spoke in English, it was instantly translated to Portuguese and Spanish, and as the questions came back, it was in perfect English, and it was very intuitive and very natural. The language barrier did not exist. A few years ago, Clay was an adjunct, and I would give him and his class tours of different hotels that we developed in South Florida. Then at the same time, I've been an adjunct in the school for 6 years now, maybe 7 years, and I teach hospitality real estate development. The board was devised because there's such a dramatic need for hospitality real estate leadership in this marketplace, in the South Florida marketplace, and FIU is poised in the laboratory known as South Florida to really grow its influence in that discipline. So the HREAB, which is short for Hospitality Real Estate Advisory Board, has a steering committee. I'm on the steering committee, and then the larger committee meets 3 times a year. And we're really trying to do a lot of great initiatives that help the students and bring FIU to the forefront on people's minds when they think about hospitality real estate. Oh, the perfect student? Great question. A lot of students, when they're 18 years old, they really don't know what they want to do. We primarily teach the graduate students, but we are transitioning a lot of the coursework into the undergraduate curriculum also, which I am 100% sure is going to grow the program. The students don't know what they don't know until they get into the industry, but real estate, I get asked all the time by students, I want to do what you do. And I said, what you have to do first is you have to be in the hotel business for 10 or 15 years and learn the business, because not a day doesn't go by where I don't use the knowledge from when I first came into the industry a long time ago. So the student is the average student who will fall in love with real estate because it's typically the most important asset in the business. It's where the real estate, it is the asset. Everything else is a soft asset. And even if you don't deal with real estate, having that knowledge base will be invaluable. I was just talking to Rocco Angelo, who is Mr. Hotel, in the industry. Everybody knows him. And I said to him, look, there's so many great things happening at FIU, especially in the Chaplin School and FIU as a whole. And at the hotel school, we are really engaged with the students. We're trying to bring the real world experience to the students. And that is something that is so important and so valuable. And the more we do that in all different ways, the better off the school's going to be. And we work very closely with administration, with the faculty, in order to grow FIU's presence within the hospitality industry even more than it already is.